It was nice until they started up the shooting, and then it... whatever. But, yeah, the mechanics in this game, I think they're okay. It was definitely a revolutionary game for its time. It looks nice. It plays fairly well. There are some parts where it gets a little I think the big problem is in the AI and level design itself. The AI was really predictable, but at the same time it wasn't. It felt very artificial. I mean, AI does stand for artificial intelligence, but there are a lot of games out there where they do manage to make the enemies seem like they're at least doing something. These guys felt really dumbed down, and with some of them, they couldn't shoot straight. They couldn't hit you if you were right in front of them. And others, like I've been complaining about in this session with the machine gunners, where they hit you with every single bullet, it seems. No. It just doesn't make sense. At least not with how they were shooting and what it's like when you are actually using the MG42. So, you know. Inconsistencies. The level design got really repetitive. You're always... They say that this game is where you're not supposed to be the one special man. You're just one in a million of people that's fighting in the war. But they have you do everything. The AI for your allies is set up so that you always seem to be the one heading in first, no matter what. And that is a really bad mechanic in my opinion. If you are one in a million, then occasionally you might have to go in first. Definitely if they're sending you in for something specific. But if you are all just trying to get to a certain location, then it shouldn't depend on you to head the charge, especially if you have low health, which I often found myself in. And other than that, it's not. It probably sounds like I'm complaining a lot, and I am. But I think it's one of those games where it's just... I'm not quite sure how to explain it. The level design is repetitive, the objectives are repetitive, and some of the stuff in there doesn't really seem to make sense. A lot of it's minor details, but there are a lot of minor details that aren't set right. And I'm not even going to begin with the saving system. Definitely depend on quick saves, do not depend on autosaves. Autosaves are horrible in this game. And I definitely should have been quick saving a lot more. I think that would have saved a lot of time and frustration. This game, I don't think it has good replayability, personally. It's too frustrating, and you die a lot, even on the difficulty that I was playing on, and that gets really annoying, really fast. And I don't know. Gameplay-wise, for all the not necessarily bugs and glitches. I didn't really find any bugs, actually. I think I found a couple clipping errors in it, maybe. And glitches, I mean, I don't think I found any. But as far as gameplay mechanics are concerned, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. The mechanics were not very well developed, I think. I can see what they were shooting for, and they did an okay execution of it, but it's just kind of whatever. Visually, for its time, it was very nice. So I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10 for the times and all that stuff. Now, as far as Voice acting, not going to give that a number, but I thought it was... The voice acting itself is good, but hearing it over and over again, it's that gameplay thing where it just... Hearing it again and again just really grates on your nerves, especially in this game. So it's... no. It sounded really nice. It sounded pretty realistic. So the sounds is definitely definitely on par with a lot of other games I've played. Those games being rather old and somewhat far between. But you know, the music and the sound effects are pretty good. So say a 7 out of 10 for that. There's nothing stunning about the music, but it definitely fits. Now, as overall development is concerned, I like the last 3 missions. I think they did a good job going from American to British to Russian. I thought that was interesting, and definitely I like that last Russian with the Mosin Nagant and the Pipish. That was... I don't know what it is. I like the Russian missions. It's really a shame that they didn't put that back in World at War. They only have the American and British ones in there. And I think in the American ones you actually... No, they took out the British missions in World at War. I'm sorry. But one thing that definitely in this game, they were a lot more historically accurate, I think, for the most part, than they were at World at War. They do have more weapons in this one. I'm sorry, in the other one. But in this one, the weapons are real, as far as I know. I know the MP40 is a real weapon. Mosin Nagant, Lee Enfield, Pipish, all those weapons were real. I'm pretty sure the MP44 was around as well. I know the MG42 was around. Tanks, whatever, those were definitely there. And they did a pretty good job with the backstory on it all. With concern to this game, they only focused on the European aspect. In World at War, they focused on the Japanese and European, but the European one only had the Russian, and the Japanese was only American. So I guess in that sense, I can't really compare the two games. But you know, what can I say? I'm just trying to remember. I know there was a historical inconsistency that I was trying to cover. Right. With the Russians, they did a really good job of showing how much you were, or showing just how brutal the Russian army was on its soldiers. In the World at War, I don't think they did a good job. They didn't have any of the retreat and you die element in there. I think it was the first 3 missions, actually, in the Russian campaign, you try to go back and they will shoot you to death. I didn't try to go back because I knew that already, and I didn't really want to waste the time. But it happens. And in that sense, they definitely brought that aspect out in this game, whereas it's like they forgot about it in World at War. So, you know. Yeah, I think that's all I can really say about reviewing it. In total, this game gets a 7 out of 10. At least from what I reviewed it with. But I think I might want to push that down to a 6 out of 10. I do not like games for me, I don't know about you guys, but it's not worth it to me to play a game over and over again just because you keep dying and it has a really bad autosave system. And if it does do that, then the game should be enticing enough for that. This game, it's just incredibly frustrating. And it's not something I like. So, you know, what can I say? So yeah, that's kind of the end of my review, I suppose. It's really up to you if you want to get this game or not. I'm probably not going to be playing the sequels, considering my experience with this game. I did get the deluxe edition, so what I do have is Call of Duty the original and its expansion pack. I'm probably not going to do the expansion pack though, because I didn't like how this game really played out. I was expecting a bit more, and I didn't get what I was expecting. So, you know, I'm going to stick with Halo personally. For all you people out there who do like Call of Duty, you know, if that's your thing, whatever. You go right on playing. I have nothing against you. This game, either I think you love it or you hate it. And I'm sure, like me, there's a lot of people on the in-between side. They could have. There was a lot that they did well, but there was a lot that they still could have done. So, oh well. I will let you guys watch the credits, and I will see you guys in the next Let's Play. I really hope you enjoyed my Let's Play of Call of Duty, even if I didn't quite so much. But, I wanted to see how this game was, and I tried it, and I played it all the way through, and I probably wouldn't have if it wasn't for you guys, so a little bit of a motivation. Kind of unfortunate that this game didn't get better as it went along, but oh well. I tried it, and I know how it is now. If you guys don't have this game and you do want to get it, go right ahead. If you guys don't have this game and you're not sure, it's completely up to you. This is not my kind of game, so whatever. Alright, back to the credits. I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play of Call of Duty, and I will see you in the next Let's Play or video of whatever. Bye for now, everybody. Those who have long enjoyed such privileges as we enjoy forget in time that men have died to win them. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of Call of Duty, and I will see you in the next Let's Play. Bye for now everybody. Have a great day.